My name's Jen Kim, and I'm the Assistant Organizing Director for CALPIRG. So I got my start with the organization as a campus organizer with CALPIRG, but before that I was a pretty active student citizen my whole life, I think, whether it was organizing a birthday party or organizing my family to recycle more. In college I went to the University of Michigan and I was a history major, but the thing that I liked way more about college besides my history classes was actually all the different organizations and issues that I could work on as a student. So when I was in college I did things like organize voter registration drives on campus. We organized some protests as well when the administration decided to cut funding to student groups, and we thought that was bad. And when I graduated I just knew that I didn't want to go work and stare at a computer and file papers all day like the rest of my friends were. And I thought it was pretty cool that there was this opportunity, like with the PIRGs, to actually get paid to continue organizing and working on campaigns. And so I'm really glad that I was able to find this job. So my job entails working with campus organizers and college students across the state to recruit, train, and mobilize college students to run campaigns on their campuses and in their community. And along the way, we teach people how to organize big press conferences, run recruitment drives, run petition drives, and build big coalitions to run campaigns for really important issues like protecting the environment, fighting hunger and homelessness, and making college more affordable. One campaign that I'm particularly proud to have been a part of from the beginning is our campaign to bring the first high-speed rail in the United States to California, Proposition 1A. And when we first were starting the campaign, we just knew that really one of the big things we needed to do was just tell a bunch of people about it, both through doing public education and getting lots of positive media coverage about the campaign. So one of the very first big campaign things that we did was organize a spring break trip for high-speed rail. And we went down the proposed route of the train from Sacramento to San Diego, and along the way at each stop, each major city where there was going to be a high-speed rail stop, we held a big press event, invited local elected officials and the media to come out and cover high-speed rail and why it was so great for California. And one of the really great media stories that we got was in Fresno when Congressman Jim Costa came out and actually rode his bike with the students into the town around City Hall, and there was a really great picture of him yelling for high-speed rail on the giant picture on the front page of the local section for the Fresno Bee. And we got all in all over 50 media hits for the trip. Between that and Election Day, we also educated over 200,000 voters across the state through our work on college campuses and elsewhere. And then, when we went to bed on election night, actually the vote was so close they weren't able to call it. And we woke up the next day and figured out that actually we had just won. And so now California is going to have the first high-speed train in the whole country. My favorite thing about the job is that every day is different and you're kind of always meeting new really exciting people. So whether it's a new organizer that's coming onto staff or a brand new student that was just recruited on their college campus, everybody's just kind of so full of energy and kind of share the same commitment to making social change happen. And I think that's the best part about my job, is that there's always somebody new to meet or some new exciting thing that's happening with one of the campaigns.